Hi everybody, I need your help. So, I'm going to have a question for you at the end of this video, and I would really like your input on what to do about it. So, before that, let's kind of back up a little bit. So, just this last week, we passed the 50 subscriber mark, which, compared to other channels out there, they make and lose 50 subscribers a day. But to me, every single one of those subscribes has mattered. That's actually 45 subscribers since I've been really trying with this channel. Before, I was just kind of putting stuff up, just kind of for fun here. But since February 18th, I've been really pushing in earnest to keep a schedule and really up my game in terms of my own personal painting. And putting stuff up online has really helped me do that. So we've seen a lot of growth, a lot of views, a lot of consistent viewership, and that's awesome. We've started and finished our Blackstone Fortress figures, and for now I'm going to set that aside because I need a break from it. I've been generating a lot of other ideas of things that I want to work on, and I need to step away from that project for just a little bit. The next project is going to be a kill team size terrain board that's really intended to be one of 4 kill team terrain boards that can all go together, and actually in 9th edition will meet the minimum size requirements for a full-size gaming table. So that's awesome. Super excited about that. The problem is it's a big project. Got a lot of plans for it. Takes a lot of 3D printing, and I'm out of resin. I've got some coming, what will be tomorrow from when I recorded this video, but it's going to take some lead time to design and print up all the parts. I'm waiting on materials, and I don't want it to be a multi-week thing. I'd like to get it done in 1, maybe 2 videos tops. So that kind of brings me to the question I have, which is, what am I going to paint in the meantime? Just like a lot of people in this hobby, I have a disturbingly large backlog of stuff. So I'm not really sure. I'm kind of stuck between more or less 4 different options. Some of them are kind of to fill out a kill team. Some of them are just because they're awesome looking. Some of them are because they've been sitting on the shelf. Some of them are because I have really cool ideas for it. I've been wanting to paint on some of these before. It depends. So we're going to work through all of them. There's 9 choices in basically 3 categories. There's outright evil, there's humanity, and there's Xenos. Or aliens, essentially. So that's 3 categories. So the first one in the evil category is I can go with Black Legion. I've got some Black Legion models and kits that have been sitting around for a while, and I've found that painting Blackstone Fortress, I was really engaged with the Black Legion models, and I decided that I want to expand on that because I really enjoyed the scheme. So that's one in the evil category. The second one in the evil category is Death Guard. I've got a bunch of Death Guard models that are ready to go and that I could start filling out a kill team for. They're really cool sculpts. I've been wanting to do Death Guard for a long time. I have decisions that I need to make about it. What kind of scheme and color tone that I want to go with. Do I want to go white? Do I want to go green? Do I want to go super rusty? I don't know. But I'm raring to tackle that. I also have some fine cast Dark Eldar mandrakes, and technically they're aliens, but they're so evil that I just think that they're in the evil category. They're dark and scary, and they have glowy bits, and that just looks fun. Next, we've got the human or transhuman category, depending on how you want to look at it. For that, I've got a bunch of Adeptus Custodes that I think would be really fun to paint. In some cases, clean up and fix. We'll see. I've got some Primaris Space Marines, of which I've painted one or two of. Kind of one. Definitely on one of another. But I figured out a scheme that I like for what I want to do with my Primaris Marines, so we'll see. I also have some Adeptus Mechanicus that I am really engaged with the idea of painting, but they're not super high on my list, but I could definitely use them. So that's an exciting option. We've got some Necron units, and I think that these are still going to be good and still valid after everything's all said and done. But I've really enjoyed painting Necrons in the past, and I wouldn't mind getting into it because they're really hot right now, and that might be good for the channel. But I don't know if that's what you want to see or not. If you want to see some Necrons painted up in a cool way, let me know. I've got a squad of orcs that have been, I don't want to say kit bashed, but they've been designed for kill team specialists that I think would look really cool. I've also got a squad for some Tyranids, some Termagants that could use some paint as well. So that's what I'm trying to figure out what I want to paint. Now, some of this I'm going to be painting a little bit differently. I'm actually going to be trying to shake up my style. And this is where we're getting into a little bit of the goals. I'm trying to shake up my style. I've gotten very good at doing what I call box art plus. I can pretty much hit the box art. I can make a few improvements. I can push some of the details. I do a very good job, but it's kind of bland. Like, it's not very satisfying for me to do. And I think that I want to push more in like a grim dark direction, but I don't want to do the whole streaking grime thing that I've been seeing. I want to be able to do this with acrylics with the tool set that I have. So whatever I'm going to do, I'm going to be pushing in that direction. So it's a little less brightly colored, a little bit more dark and contrasty with more mood and object source lighting and things like that. So here's how you tell me what you want me to do. Again, we've got Black Legion, Death Guard, Mandrakes, Custodes, Primaris, Adeptus Mechanicus, Necrons, Orcs, and some Tyranids. Just tell me your top 3 out of those 9 that you'd like to see, and I'll make that happen. For the most part, I am going to be going grimmer and darker. I don't think there's any that I particularly want to do the old colorful way so much. Maybe Black Legion. We'll see. I'm kind of a sucker for their look. But, yeah. Given that this is a channel update video, I just want to emphasize again how much I appreciate that you watch. When you hit the subscribe button, when you hit the likes, when you leave comments, that makes my day. I'm not sitting there looking at my phone constantly. Not constantly. But I do check, and when I do see some interaction, it's kind of cool. It's nice knowing that you're not alone out there. It's nice knowing that you can have a relationship with your viewers. Because for me, I view it as a relationship. I make stuff because I want to show you something cool. I want you to like it because it's cool. So, but at any rate, thank you so much for watching. This has been Synthetic Black. We'll catch you next time.